today's game on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Well, it's pretty simple. To continue their season, the Hoptown Hoppers have to beat the full count Rhythm tonight. A loss ends the Hoppers campaign, sends the regular season champion Rhythm to the championship series. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dugout Show. I'm Joe Wilson. Aiden Jones will be along shortly with us tonight. The Dugout Show is brought to you by the Barbecue Shack, offering catering and custom cooking. Visit them Wednesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're out at 4687 Pembroke Road in Hopkinsville. The Hoppers just could not get the hit they needed last night as they were held to 3 singles by 4 full-count pitchers. They dropped a 7-1 decision, game 1 of this series yesterday in Hendersonville. As left, I think it was 11 batters left on base, 8 in scoring position. They just could not get the hit they needed. Meanwhile, the one guy the Hoppers could not afford to allow to beat them, John Paul Head, showed while he was the league's most valuable offensive player. With a solo home run in the first, he scored 2 runs in the game, had an RBI, and also stole a base last night. And he was on every time last night. They'll have to try to keep him off the bases tonight if they want to have success. I'll be back with the Hoppers coach, Chris Benny, when we come back. You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Hi, this is Hopper Carson Tucker from Murray, Kentucky. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors, the Hopkinsville YMCA, the City of Hopkinsville, Christian County Government, Sunflower Photography, All Clean Services, and AKS Flooring, and Maddox Fuqua Hinton Funeral Home. Go Hoppers.
No matter what you've been through, All Clean to the rescue.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
I'm here with Coach Chris Benny, and boy, I'll tell you what, when you get to a series like this and you play a team as talented as Full Count, last night, 3-1 going into the 8th, I mean, you got to be pretty pleased with your pitching for the most part last night and how the team reacted to everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a tough thing to talk about in a 7-1 loss, about how well you played, but we were playing well. We hit the ball really hard at times, just unfortunately right at people, and they made the plays and, ended up leaving quite a few guys on base that probably turned the tide in that game. But the guys are in good spirits. They're loose today and, ready to go after them tonight.
Notice you're going to go with Gavin tonight, incoming freshman, and probably the biggest game of the season for you guys. What did you like about Gavin that wants to make you give him the ball?
Well, I mean, it's an entire body of work from him was great all year. Just from his first start all the way up to his most recent one. They really, more or less, have confidence in the kid to go out and do it. He might be too young to kind of realize the moment he's in, where some of these older guys might realize what they're doing and kind of fold in that position. And he's going to be a good arm for us tonight. And I really like his pitch combo. He's got a heavy 2-seamer, which we were really effective with last night. Obviously, it's a new day, but Aiden came in and had a very similar repertoire and was able to kind of get through the lineup pretty easily last night. So we know he'll fill it up with strikes, and I like I like the matchup for him.
Is there a plan for him as far as pitch count or how many innings you're hoping he's going to give you?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just play that by, it's a must-win game. So if we got to get into the pen, we got to get into the pen. I mean, that's just kind of where we're at. But obviously we got guys stacked behind him ready to go, and the goal is to try to win tonight. So I'm, ideally like to keep him, around 80, 85 pitches, and hopefully that's 5 or 6 innings.
Coach, you guys have had some luck against them, but the last 2 times they've been here, they really enjoy playing here. So how do you slow them down?
Yeah, they were pretty excited to come back. Talking to them over in the dugout last night, they were thrilled to be playing here tonight. But I think ultimately it's just a ballpark where we got to keep the ball on the ground. they've got some good bats in the middle of the lineup that can really, change the direction of a game with a swing. So, Pau will do a really good job of trying to keep the ball on the ground tonight. That's why I think his repertoire will be effective. And then we'll just catch it and throw him out at first. And, hopefully it'll be a 3-1 game, except we're winning this time going into the 8th.
Coach, good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
When it comes to your health, personal matters deserve expert care. At Jenny Stewart Health Urology, we specialize in treating conditions like kidney stones, incontinence, prostate issues, and more, helping men and women live more comfortably. Visit us at our new location at 1717 High Street, Suite 3 in Hopkinsville. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank, equal housing opportunity, and member FDIC.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back into the Dugout Show from Christian County High School, where the Hoppers are about to take on the Full Count Rhythm in the second game of their best-of-3 playoff. Thanks for listening tonight. I'm Joe Wilson. Aiden Jones with me here tonight. The Hoppers will need to win tonight to push the series to a deciding Game 3 tomorrow night back in Hendersonville, Tennessee. To do that, Hoptown has got to get better production from the top of its lineup. Last night, the top 4 hitters were 0 for 15 at the plate. Meanwhile, Full Count's offense, who has been pretty impressive, its defense played well last night as Rhythm stole several Hoppers hits in the ball game and helped out the pitchers. The last 2 times these teams have met here, the Rhythm have outscored the Hoppers 33-5. So Hoptown hoping for a quick start tonight and a better outcome. Well, that's going to wrap up this portion of the pregame show. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the first pitch when we return. You're listening to Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Feeling good starts right at home, and Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress can help you relax, recharge, and recover. Imagine a recliner that cradles you in eclipse tilt, a sofa that eases pressure with zero gravity, or a lift away the stress of your day. Explore the ultimate in recovery with the Cozy massage chair, or sleep deeper with adjustable beds and Pure Care recovery sheet sets. Wellness starts at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where they're always priced right.
At Penny Ryle Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Penny Ryle Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Penny Ryle Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
It's the Dugout Show from Christian County High School's Colonel Field, where the Hoptown Hoppers about to play host to the Full Count Rhythm in the second game of their best-of-3 semifinal series. Of course, Full Count already. I've already done it. Aiden already said Fulton. Full Count winning last night 7-1. It's not really indicative of how close the game was. It was 3-1 going into the bottom of the 8th inning as Full Count just defensively played very well last night. Pitchers pitched very well, and a really nice job in relief last night from former Trigg County star Aiden Butts for the Hoppers. So the game was low scoring, but Hoppers not able to get hits when they need it and fell 7-1. Tonight's Game Time weather is brought to you by Charlie Henderson State Farm.
Here's your WHOP Weather Center forecast. A heat advisory remains in effect. Lows level off around 77 tonight under mainly clear skies. Winds out of the southeast at around 5 miles an hour. Mainly clear skies again tomorrow. Highs level off around 95. Mainly clear skies tomorrow night. Lows level off around 75. That's the forecast from the WHOP Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Megan Mulford. Right now, 94.
Starting lineups are brought to you by Riken Elastomers. Join the Riken Elastomers team with process operator starting pay at $19.30 per hour, up to over $23.70 an hour in 1 year plus an excellent benefit package that includes employee paid benefits day one of employment. If you're interested, give them a call, 270-475-2150, extension 214, to learn more. Starting lineups tonight will start with full count. They'll start Elijah Stockton first. He's playing second base. And then J.P. Head bats second, play right field. And Devin McCarron will play shortstop, bat third. In fourth spot, Jake Merrick, third baseman. Trey Simmons will bat fifth tonight, play first base. Charlie Bozeman will be in left field, batting sixth. Blake Carter's the DH, batting seventh. Parker Sliborski will be batting eighth. And batting ninth and playing catcher, Aaron Beeman. We'll be back in just a minute. Oh, the pitcher also tonight, Lake Morris. We'll be back in just a moment with the Hoppers starting lineups.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks, any size, anytime.
Any size? Any time?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks, any size, any time.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you, fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. J. Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
Hi, this is Evan Cardwell from Springfield, Tennessee. We would not have Hoppers Baseball without the following businesses. Please support our season sponsors: Newark Fellowship, White's Auto Mall, Jenny Stewart Health, Hopkinsville Rotary Club, the WHOP Family of Stations, and Optimize You. Thank you, and go Hoppers.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Our starting lineups for the Hoppers tonight, which is sponsored by Riken Elastomers. Cole Reynolds will bat first and play shortstop. He'll be followed by Connor Shields at first base. Dom Bello, an all-OVL member, he was honored tonight for that distinction. He'll bat third and catch tonight. Miles Denton is your third baseman, batting fourth. Jordan Carter batting fifth and playing right field. Owen Hutchison will bat sixth and play left field. Grady Broughton will bat seventh and be the DH. Aiden Butts from Trigg County High, he'll bat eighth and play second base tonight. And Chance Sweeney will bat ninth and play center field. Gavin Powell is your starting pitching tonight for the Hoppers, a Hopkinsville High School graduate, coming into the ballgame 2-2 with a 2.07 ERA. About time for first pitch here. Also, the umpires tonight for this game, behind the plate, Bob Davis. Out on the bases, Michael Holman and Joel Roberts. So we have a substitution already as Carson Tucker will play instead of Aiden Butts. So Carson Tucker batting in the 8th spot. A late change in the lineup. Last night went over to Hendersonville, and Hoppers played pretty well. They got beat 7-1, but that really wasn't an indication of the game, Aiden. It was really closer than that most of the way.
I mean, it was. I mean, they were within 2 runs until about that
8th inning, bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, and
kind of just fell apart from there.
You know, I think about McCarron made a really nice play on a ball hit at shortstop. They had a couple of really nice plays at third, or the Hoppers might have been able to make it in that. So they played. It wasn't just us not being able to hit. They made some plays as well, and they're pitching too.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Elijah Stockton will lead us off here tonight. He is had struggled a little bit last night in the ball game. As he went 0 for 5. He'll lead off tonight for the full count rhythm. They come in batting .270 as a team with 92 stolen bases, 31 home runs this year.
92 stolen bases.
92 stolen bases. Yep.
Well, that's 30 games. That's wow.
Yeah. Gavin Powell is the pitcher for the Hoppers. He's a Hopkinsville High School graduate and starts out with a ball to Stockton. Next pitch here, outside again, and it's 2-0. John Paul Head is the second man due up this inning, and then he'll be followed by Devin McCarron. And again on the outside, just misses, and it's 3-0 on the leadoff batter for the Rhythm. And Powell walks the opening batter. 4 straight pitches. And Stockton is a man that likes to run, so obviously pressure here on Bello and Powell here to try to keep him from taking a base here.
Really got to pound the strike zone tonight. That's going to be something we got to do tonight. Can't let them get on by any free passes.
John Paul Head, he hit a home run last night. He has 5 homers against the Hoppers this summer. Loves playing here. I think he's got 4 home runs at this field. He fouls off the first pitch.
Had one last night.
He hit one out last night, ladies and gentlemen, that was out of the ballpark in about a half a second.
Yeah.
It was just a laser. They walked him the next 4 times he was up. Good lead over at first base for Stockton. Pitch on the way. Curveball hit into center field. It's going to be down for a base hit. And Sweeney picks it up, throws it in, and gets it past the infielders, but picked up there by Powell. So runners will stop at first and second on a base hit by John Paul Head, who is the league's most valuable offensive player. And now Devin McCarron will bat. McCarron batting .354 on the season as well. Powerful top to the lineup for this full count squad. No outs, runners on first and second. Pitcher inside here as Powell pitching for the Hoppers. Pretty interesting because I think he was the pitcher in the first round of the district tournament over there.
Yep.
I think he got beat on about 3 infield singles. Misses again. It's 2-0 now to McCarron. And what they did not want to happen is happening at the moment. They really didn't want to get behind this full count squad early. Last time full count was here, it was 16-3. The time before that, it was 17-2. Pitch on the way here. Curveball hit into right. So a shallow fly ball coming in, and it will bounce. So a base hit into right field as Jordan Carter got a late jump on it. Wasn't sure whether to play it off the hop or not. So it's a base hit there on a little Texas leaguer. And full count with a walk and 2 hits, and they have bases loaded here in the top of the first, no out. And Jake Merrick, another dangerous hitter, batting .366 on the year. He is a teammate of John Paul Heads at Alabama Birmingham. And the Hopper's going to go out with Bello and Scheidt just to talk a little bit.
Maybe kind of take a little bit of pressure off.
Yeah. Yeah, umpire going to break it up. But I'll tell you, he's got himself in a pickle here because he's going to face Merrick and Simmons for sure. The bottom of the Rhythm lineup last night was 0 for 11. So they did score late on some walks, but they didn't do much offensively. Boy, these first 5 or 6 can really hurt you.
Yeah, they can. A lot of power, a lot of speed.
So Merrick the batter here with no out, bases loaded. This one hit the first. Scheidt will get it, go home with it. They get one on the force at home, and there's one away. Nice play by Connor Scheidt at first base.
That was a nice play.
As he had the infield pulled in. And so a fielder's choice, 3-2. And there's one away here in the top of the first, but bases still loaded. And Trace Simmons will bat. Simmons playing first base tonight, batting .290. He got hit twice last night. Got hit by Cody Jones in the helmet, and right in the front of the helmet. And then he came back in the bottom of the inning, and they got his signals mixed up with his pitcher and got hit right under the face mask. 2 strikes right away by Powell, and it's 0-2 the count on Simmons.
Cole Reynolds didn't have a very good night either. Got hit in the wrist, and they got his wrist slid into, and then he fouled one off his foot.
He sure did. Tough night for a lot of people last night. Powell throws this one in the dirt, gets away from Bello, and coming in to score will be Head. And the Rhythm now lead it 1-0. On a wild pitch, McCarron and Merrick move over one base. And it's 1-0 in favor of Full Count. They scored 2 in the opening inning last night. So 1 out now, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Simmons. Hoptown still has the infield in. This one's slapped down the right field line just inside, and that's going to be extra bases. 1 run in, 2 runs in as the ball's down near the Hoptown bullpen. Finally retrieved by Carter. They get it back in, but a double for Simmons, a 2-run double, and it's now 3-0 as Full Count, pouring it on here in the opening inning. And Charlie Bozeman will come to the plate. That ball was hit in a perfect spot, right over the first baseman's head. They had him pulled in to try to cut off that run, and it got over him right down the line, got past Carter out in right field, and got all the way down in the corner by the bullpen.
It looked like he kind of threw his hands up. I think he thought it was going to go into the bullpen.
Yep.
I guess it rolled just a little bit to the left of it.
This one's hit into center on the first pitch, going back on it and making the play. They'll tag. Here comes the throw to third. He'll be there. As Bozeman flies out to center for the second out, but moving over to third is Simmons as he tags up. And 2 away now here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Blake Carter. Last night, Carter was 0 for 3 with, he did score a run in the first game of this series. Ball inside there, 0-1. 3 runs in for Full Count here in the top of the third, or top of the first, I'm sorry. Strike there, and it's 1-1. You know, seems like all year, Aiden, we've been playing from behind. It seems like every game we do, and so we're in a familiar position. I don't think there's a panic button hit yet, but long way to go.
Can't remember the last time we started off the game on top.
2 strikes in a row thrown to Carter, and now it's 1-2 on the DH. Simmons at third base. He had a 2-run double just a minute ago. This one's hit down the right field line. That one will head toward the bullpen off the wall down there and bounce all the way back to the Hoppers dugout. Boy, you couldn't ask for better than that. If you're the chaser, that's perfect right there.
Oh, yeah. Ain't got to go very far. Just walk us out the dugout and just pick it right back up.
That's right. So count stays 1-2 on Carter. Curveball, just got a piece of it.
It sure has been a while since Gavin Powell's pitched.
Yeah, he had a little bit of relief, I think, but he hasn't pitched. He hasn't started in a while. I believe every game I've had with the Hoppers this year, they've been behind. This one's ripped into left field. That'll be a base hit, and another run will score as Simmons comes in. As that ball just tattooed into left field. And an RBI single for Blake Carter makes it 4-0 now. Parker Staborski, the 8th man in the lineup, will bat with 2 out here, nobody on as bases are cleared now. I'm sorry, there is a man on, just had a base hit. Where am I at? I had 2.5 hours of sleep last night, Aiden. I'm struggling today. There's a strike.
2.5 hours?
Got home at 12 and woke up at 2:45.
How are you awake? How are you awake right now?
Well, that'll be the question for the 7th inning.
I had to get up fairly early this morning, but I think I got like 8 hours.
1-1. Yeah, everybody just heard that comment now just wants to throw you out of the press box. I'm just saying. 1-1 the count.
I'm trying to get as
I hadn't
much
had
sleep
8
as I
hours in
can.
3 days, man. Come on. Pitch here, fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can until school starts back. Then it's
I
going to
hear
be.
you. Yep. I hear you. Then you'll be down to just 6.5 or 7, right?
Yeah. And nights we have games, we go to like Crittenden County, that's about an hour and a half away, or somewhere like that. You usually get it 3 to 4. You don't get back home till 12 for 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Styborski. He hits one down and into left field as he hit it right past the shortstop. And another base hit. So first and second now with 2 out, and Aaron Beeman will bat. Beeman didn't play last night in the first game. He's catching tonight. So runners on first and second, and already the Hoppers look like they may be making a change here as pitching coach going out. Maybe not. Maybe just going to try to see if he can get Gavin through the opening inning here. This will be the 9th batter that he'll face in the first. If you just joined us, Elijah Stockton walked. John Paul Head singled. Devin McCarron singled to load the bases. Merrick hit into a fielder's choice, first to home, so there was 1 out but bases loaded. Trey Simmons then hit a 2-run double. After a wild pitch, scored Head, made it 3-0. And then a base hit by Blake Carter scored the 4th run, and now another base hit by Parker Styborski, and there's runners on first and second. The Hoppers trail 4-0 with 2 out here in the top of the first.
How many hits do they have this inning?
Right now?
4 or 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits so far this inning. Yep. 1 walk and 5 hits. Nobody holding runners on. Big lead for both. A strike on the outside corner. Bayman, who did not play last night, but catching tonight.
Probably just give Trey Simmons a little bit of a break.
Yep.
Had a tough night last night.
Bayman
Hitting
batting
the helmet.
batting 133 on the season. Fouls this one off into the net. It's 0-2. Hoppers trail 4-0. 2 out here in the top of the first. Runners on first and second. Bayman the batter. Behind in the count 0-2. Powell checks the runner, delivers, and it's ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last night on the other side of the bracket, Paducah defeated Fulton 6-2. They're down at Fulton tonight for game 2 of that game, of that series. And the pitch on the way here is just outside, and it's now 2-2.
Paducah plays at Fulton tonight.
Yep. And a strike on the outside corner, catches Bayman looking. And that's going to do it for the Rhythm here in the top of the first, but they get 4 runs on 5 hits. They left 2 runners. And as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard, it's 4-0 with the Hoppers coming up to bat here in the bottom of the first. Stay with us.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things,
That was
like
rough,
finding that missing
tough.
sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you.
When it comes to your health, personal matters deserve expert care. At Jenny Stewart Health Urology, we specialize in treating conditions like kidney stones, incontinence, prostate issues, and more, helping men and women live more comfortably. Visit us at our new location at 1717 High Street, Suite 3 in
at 953thefarm.com.
So we go back to the bottom of the first as the Hoppers get their first attempt at the plate tonight, and they're already trailing 4-0. They'll send up Cole Reynolds, first baseman Connor Scheidt, and Dom Bello to the plate. They're going to go against, I'm not making this up, Lake Morris. We're not fishing tonight. That is his name, Lake Morris. He's 1-0. He's only pitched 5 2/3 innings this season. He's struck out 4, walked 6, has a 0 ERA. So left-handed pitcher for the full count rhythm. I want to give a shout out to our advertisers for a scoreboard, or sponsors for a scoreboard, Car Connection of Hopkinsville and U-Haul of Hopkinsville. Car Connection, let them connect you to your next used car or truck. And for U-Haul of Hopkinsville, they have the largest selection. U-Haul of Hopkinsville makes the moving process easy. Both of these businesses located at 2419 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville. Appreciate them for sponsoring our scoreboard. Here's Cole Reynolds. He'll lead off for Hoptown. He's batting 171. Cole was 0 for 4 last night in the game. Was hit by a pitch and stole a base in the first inning, but had a ball that he was robbed of a hit at shortstop by McCarron. Probably one of the better hits of the night. And McCarron went up the ladder and robbed him of a base hit. First pitch is ball, so he's ahead in the count 1-0. Curveball misses outside, and it's now 2-0 on the Hopper shortstop. Cole out of Somerset, Kentucky. Fouls this one off into the backstop, and it's 2-1. First time I'd been to the Rhythm Field last night. Nice park down there, and pretty place to play. They start those games a little late, though. The sun comes right into the batter's eyes. Here's a base hit as the Hopper's off and running in the first inning as Reynolds lines one into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, it really is a nice ballpark. I mean, got all the youth league fields behind it.
Kind of the center of the neighborhood. There's a lot of stuff there right there in that little area. So Connor Scheidt will bat in the second slot tonight. Cole Reynolds with the hit. We'll see if he's off and running. He stole a base last night. He's not, and the strike comes on the inside corner to Scheidt.
One thing I was kind of confused on, it's Hendersonville High School's field, but there was no school to be seen.
Right. It's probably around somewhere over there, but I didn't see it either. And I was confused because 1 minute you're in Goodlettsville and the next minute you're in Hendersonville. It's like, I guess it's kind of like Oak Grove and Clarksville. There's a line there somewhere. I just didn't know where I crossed it.
Yeah.
1-1 the count on Scheidt. And this one misses outside. Gavin Powell gave up 4 in the top of the first. The Hopper's going to try to get back a couple of those maybe here in the bottom of the frame. Reynolds leads off with a single, and now Scheidt ahead in the count. This one's fouled off, though, 2-2 now. Scheidt batted 4th in the lineup last night. He was 0 for 3, reached on an error, walked twice. He was on base 3 times, but did not get a hit. Fouls this one off as the runner was off and going. Somebody's going to have to let Cole know he's got to go back. He had a good jump, too. That base was stolen if Scheidt had not fouled it off.
Yeah. It's pretty quick. It's really quick.
Pretty good lead over there. Count 2-2. He'll go to the plate, and Scheidt swings and strikes out for the first out of the inning. Here's Dom Bello. Bello is batting .325. He leads the Hoppers among active players. He was an all-OVL selection. He was honored before the game. Congratulations to him. Dom's out of Ocoee, Florida. Throw over to first, but Reynolds is back. Not really a too good a move, just a kind of a keep him honest over there.
That's what it looked like.
And they got him picked off, and they'll go to second. And they throw it away, and so Reynolds with a stolen base. They had him picked off, but Simmons is throw around the side of him, and he's in safe at second base. So a stolen base for Reynolds. And the Hoppers have a man in scoring position for Bello. Pretty good lead at second base now. Pitch here. This one's popped up and foul.
Once again, stay away from the roads. First rule, but if you get the foul balls, well, you bring them to the merchandise table. Get you a Hugger Beard Giles logo ball for your efforts.
Don plays for Anderson University. Just finished his freshman year. This one's hit into center field, but right at Parker Staborski, and there will be no tag. They'll throw back to second, though, to try to get him off, but nope, he's back. So Bello flies out to center field. 2 away now, and Denton will bat here. Hoptown, once again, having a hard time with people on base and scoring position, Aiden.
I feel like it's kind of been their problem all year, runners in scoring position. I mean, I've counted, 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times that they've left when they've had bases loaded and no outs and didn't score a single run. But Miles Denton has been red hot lately.
He has been hitting the ball well. He hit the ball well last night. This one's in the dirt for ball 1. Nice block there by Bayman. Keeps the runner from moving over. In case you just joined us, it's 4-0, full count. They got 4 in the top of the first with 5 hits. Win tonight by full count moves them on to the championship series and ends the Hopper season. That one's in the dirt, 2-0. Got a good crowd of people out in the center field area as they found some shade out there.
Don't blame them. It's been pretty hot all day. Actually feels better up here because they got all these fans going.
It does feel pretty good. 2-0 right now the count. Curveball is swung on and fouled off. Out of play. 2-1. Reynolds led off this inning with a single. They had him picked off, but he managed to steal second. Got out of the pickle. Scheidt struck out. Bello popped out to, flew out to center field. 2 out now. Here's one by Denton, hit into the gap. But going back on it and on his horse and making a nice play out there is Staborski. And the Hoppers are retired here in the bottom of the first. As we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. After 1 inning, it's full count 4, the Hoppers nothing. You're listening to Hoptown Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores with their winning team of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix with great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Cadiz.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth, Joe Wilson and Aiden Jones, and we are going to start it all over again as full count will be back at the top of the lineup here in the second inning. They put 4 on the board in the top of the first with 5 hits, left 2 people on base. And they'll start back over with Elijah Stockton, who walked, was erased at home plate on a fielder's choice. Then John Paul Head and Devin McCarron will follow here in the second. Ball hit down to second base and misplayed down there on a routine grounder as Carson Tucker couldn't handle it. And an error allows the leadoff man to be on here. That ball was about an 18 hopper. John Paul Head will bat now. He had a single last time up. Hit a home run last night.
He's reached what?
He was on every time last night. This one's hit into center on a laser, but right at Chance Sweeney, and they finally get him out. But he hit it hard.
Yeah, he did.
1 out now as Stockton remains at first, and that'll bring up Devin McCarron. His head swung at the first pitch he saw. Gavin Powell, former Hopkinsville High School player, is pitching tonight for Hoptown. Really should be 2 out right now. Instead,
yeah, I totally
1 out, a man on first. And McCarron bats. That one's outside. Runner going, and the pitch is outside. Pitch down, and throw down, and not going to get him. He's there. Stockton in under the tag.
It's a nice shot there.
Good throw. Yep, ball was a little outside. He had to backhand it a little bit, but it was a good throw. But Stockton steals second, so 2-0 the count on McCarron. Stockton on. Big lead out at second base. He's kind of being held on there, just man in the neighborhood, Carson Tucker. McCarron fouls one back in the screen. Nobody holding him on this time. We'll see if he takes third. He's done it before. Powell watching him, though, and misses there. It's 3-1 now on McCarron.
Kind of playing a little bit of mind games over there.
Yep, sure is. That's just veteran college baseball against a guy who hasn't played college baseball before. You know, we mentioned last night, at this point in the season, you know what it's kind of about, but those guys have played a lot more ball games.
Yeah.
Here's a ball hit high into the air. It's a sky ball into right field. Carter will make the play and gets it into the infield quickly. And there's 2 away now, as Stockton will stay at second in respect of Carter's arm.
He's got a cannon.
He does. And Jake Merrick now will bat. Scored on a 2-run hit by Trace Simmons back in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice. He also will be going to University of Alabama Birmingham, or is a player for UAB. He and Head are teammates for the Blazers. I don't guess are they the Blazers now?
Let me see.
They used to be the Blazers. I can't remember if they're the Blazers still or not. Some people have changed their name. Strike on Merrick there. And the runner going. And the pitch is a strike, and he easily steals third. So Stockton now with 2 stolen bases here. They had 92 stolen bases coming in. They already have 2 tonight. The count now 0-2 to Merrick.
Yeah, it's the UAB Blazers.
UAB Blazers. Ripped at short. Oh, what a nice catch out there as Cole Reynolds lays out and backhands it on the diving catch at short and robs Merrick of a base hit and retires the rhythm here in the top of the second. What a fine play there from Cole Reynolds, our shortstop. So we played an inning and a half as we check the Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. It's full count 4 and Hoptown nothing. Back with the bottom of the second after this.
Hi, this is Hopper Hunter Swanson from Clarksville, Tennessee. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors: Huggard Beard and Giles Funeral Home, Jones Brothers Towing and Trucking, Chick-fil-A, HWEA, the Bank of Katie's, HES, and the Hopkinsville Lions Cubs. Go Hoppers.
No matter what you've been through, all clean to the rescue.
Has your home or your business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All Clean.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
Hoptown has work to do as we go to the bottom of the second. They trail 4-0. Jordan Carter will lead off. He'll be followed by Owen Hutchison and Grady Broughton. Joe Wilson here in the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth with Aiden Jones. Carter last night had a tough night at the plate. So he went 0 for 5, struck out 3 times last night. Takes a ball here and he's ahead in the count. This one's ripped down towards shortstop. It'll be backhanded by McCarron. Long throw across the diamond and he won't get him. No, they did. They gave it to him. I think he was there, but umpires saw it differently, and the Hoptown crowd not happy at all. Good play by McCarron, but he made it. His throw made it a lot closer than it should have been. But home plate umpire now, the officials, umpires, are going to get together and see what happens. But I thought he was there, but we'll see. It'll be hard to overturn that umpire, I'll tell you that. Guy over at third shaking his head. I didn't see it. Yep, calling him out. There's one away. I thought Carter was there by a good half a step or maybe even a step. And good scoop over at first base by Simmons, and a great throw by McCarron made it close. But Carter out on a ground ball to shortstop.
Fans are not very happy about that.
They are not, and rightfully so. It was a bang play, but I thought he was there.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
So one away here in the bottom of the second. Owen Hutchison batting. Curveball gets him on strike one. Hutch batting .207 on the season. He's out of Burns, Tennessee. Goes to Rowan State. Inside, nearly got him. 1-1 the count. Broughton's next up for the Hoppers. When you're down 4-0, man, those kind of calls there really hurt you.
Yep, they
you
sure
need
do.
all the runners you can get. And a curveball in for a strike against Hutchison here, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the Hoppers right fielder. You know, most shortstops wouldn't have been able to get the ball over there in time to even make it close.
Oh, yeah.
And a strike straight down the middle as I'm not sure what Hutchison was looking for, but a fastball got him looking. And there's 2 away now. And Grady Broughton will bat.
You got to get something going soon. Can't wait to the last 2 or 3 innings. You got to start now, start chipping away at the lead.
Broughton is a 5'8", 155-pounder from Plainfield, Indiana. Goes to the University of Indianapolis. He's playing DH tonight. Hits one up the middle, and it's going to get through for a base hit. And Broughton on with a single. And the Hoppers have 2 hits now on the night. He got that one right under the glove of McCarron, who made a nice effort on it. With a base hit there, and that's going to bring up Carson Tucker. Tucker batting .218 on the season. Was a late change in the lineup as originally Aiden Butts was scheduled to start. Tucker takes a strike. Curveball on the outside corner. Hoppers with a man at first with 2 out. Just like last night, they either they got people on and couldn't get a hit, or they got people on with 2 outs. This is a broken bat single up the middle right at the bag, and Elijah Stockton will take it himself. So a fielder's choice, and that's going to do it for the Hoppers here in the second. As we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, we have played 2 innings, and it is full count. 4. The Hoppers nothing. Back with the third inning after this.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank, equal housing opportunity, and member FDIC.
Feeling good, start right at home. And Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress can help you relax, recharge, and recover. Imagine a recliner that cradles you in Eclipse tilt, a sofa that eases pressure with zero gravity, or a lift chair with infrared heat or Nirvana Swedish massage, melting away the stress of your day. Explore the ultimate in recovery with the Cozy massage chair, or sleep deeper with adjustable beds and Pure Care recovery sheet sets. Wellness starts at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where they're always priced right.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth here at Christian County High School's Colonel Field. It's the top of the third. Trace Simmons will lead off for full count. He'll be followed by Charlie Bozeman and Blake Carter. It's 4-0 in case you just joined us. And full count got all 4 in the first. And one reason was this Trace Simmons. He had a 2-run single. Actually, a 2-run double down the right field line, scored 2, and was part of the 4-run inning. Powell settled down last inning. Wasn't for an error. It might have been a 1-2-3 frame for him.
Yeah, he threw pretty well last inning.
So Simmons will bat here, swings at the first pitch and misses. So he took a little off of that one. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's starting to get everything working now.
Yep. Simmons didn't have a hit last night, but he was on a couple of times with walks and an error and scored one. He got hit in the head last night. It was kind of a scary situation with Cody Jones. He hit him right in the emblem, right in the front of the helmet. Strike here, 0-2. This next pitch is popped up. It'll get out of play. So 0-2 the count to Simmons. This one's hit into right field, and he just reached out there and poked it right out there and then almost gets past Carter. He makes to make a diving stop out there. I'm not sure what it hit, but it just scooted on him.
Yeah. Looked like it hit a little patch of grass or something. And
yeah, it was something, but that was just defensive hitting right there, and he just reached out there and poked it into right field. The other game in action tonight, Paducah and Fulton. They're in the second, no score. A Paducah win sends them to the championship series. Pitches inside to Bozeman, 1-0 the count. Good lead over the first base for Simmons. That one's inside as well. 2-0 now to Bozeman. And full count. Being warned, they need to get in the dugout. I'll tell you, I've been in that dugout this time of day, and it is hot over there. They're probably just trying to find some air.
Yeah, I've been in that dugout plenty of times.
Ball chopped down to third. Denton will have it. Goes to second for 1. They'll go back to first. They won't get the double play. But Denton to Tucker for the fielder's choice, and there's one away here in the top of the third. So Blake Carter will bat now. He had a RBI single back in the first. He'll come up here with 1 out in the top of the third. Full count leading 4-0. Hoppers need to get something going offensively here the next time up. Line drive back right at Powell. He makes a nice play and a double play as he doubles him up at first base. So a double play there on the 1-3. And that ball was just self-defense right there. But full count gone here in the third as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. We played 2.5. It's 4-0. Full count leads the Hoppers. Hoptown coming up next.
If you're like
like me, you're probably ready to unplug for a bit, right? If you're heading out on the road this summer, Pennyrile Electric has a few safety tips to keep in mind. Invest in motion-sensing outdoor lighting and programmable timers for the interior lighting of your home. Unplug unnecessary appliances and electronics. And when you check into your destination, look for overloaded outlets or the scent of overheated wires. If you find something, say something. Pennyrile Electric, wishing you an amazing and safe summer season.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size? Anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
4-0 here in the bottom of the third, and the Hoppers will send up Chance Sweeney, their number 9 man in the lineup. It'll be 9-1-2 as it's Sweeney, Reynolds, and Scheidt. Aiden, you're a pitcher. What goes through your mind when the ball comes back at you that quick?
Just kind of stick your glove out there and hope to catch it.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what Powell did, and he was able to turn the double play. And it was self-defense, but a good play there on that last ball hit, and Powell turns the double play.
I'll never forget my 8th grade year. I was pitching against Christian County, and Elijah Underhill came up and hit, and he smoked one right back at my ankles. I didn't even see the ball. I just heard the spin on it. It sounded like a train, but I hit the very bottom of my cleat. Thankfully, because if it would have hit anywhere else, probably would have broke something.
Oh, goodness. That's not what you want. Here's the ball hit down the left field line, just foul. 1-1 the count now on Chance Sweeney. Yeah, I can't say that I was ever a good enough pitcher that I was ever in that position. But especially with some of these aluminum bats that you guys play against, I bet you it gets back there to you pretty quick.
Well, I don't really pitch much anymore. My ERA this season was 128.
Okay, well, that's about mine. I would say that was probably where I was when I retired. Popped up over toward first base, and Simmons fights it a little bit but makes the play. So Sweeney's erased on the pop-out and foul territory. One away now for the Hoppers, and Cole Reynolds will bat. He had a single his first time up. Line drive into right field. Stole second base.
Yeah, I think my stat line was 0.1 innings, I think 6 earned runs. And I think I only walked one batter. They were just hitting. When we play Lexington Christian, all them Lexington teams, they can hit.
Yes, they can.
Don't matter what speed you got, they're going to hit it.
Reynolds heading the count now 1-0 as that one outside. And this one's hit back up the middle for a base hit on a line drive. And Reynolds 2 for 2 tonight.
Reynolds with a Summertown Middles Hoppers single.
If this is going to be his last game, he's going out hot.
Yep.
So the Hoppers with a one-out single here in the bottom of the third, and Connor Scheidt will bat. He's struck out back in the first inning. Reynolds has theft on his mind, it looks like. Big lead over at first base. Lake Morris is the pitcher, and Scheidt swings at the first pitch and pops it up into right field. Going over on it is the right fielder, and he'll make the play. J.P. Head calls off Stockton and makes the play over there, and there's 2 away. Would have liked to have seen him give Reynolds a chance there because he had a huge lead and he stole second the last time. But first pitch swinging, 2 away now, and now Dom Bello will bat. I would have liked to have seen Reynolds standing at second base with Bello coming up with a chance to maybe get an RBI here. Morris, this ball's hit into the gap in right center, and they give chase on it. They're not going to get it. It's down against the fence. And here comes Reynolds around to score. They won't throw it. He scores on the 2-out stand-up double by Dom Bello, and the Hoppers are on the scoreboard here in the third. Boy, he really hit that ball a long way. Reynolds was running on the pitch, and the Hoppers are on the board.
That was a great piece of hitting right there. I mean, taking it the other way, I mean, that's...
So Bello absolutely tattooed that one. And he puts the Hoppers on the board here, 4-1. And Miles Denton will bat. Maybe he'll trade places out there with Dom.
I mean, honestly, that might be going anywhere else. I
Yeah.
mean, you got to think that fence is on a hill.
Yeah, that's one of the deepest parts of the park. Sure was. This one's popped up, first pitch swinging. And who's going to take it? It looks like it's going to be Stockton at second base, and he will. And so the Hoppers are gone here in the third, but they get a run on 2 hits. And left a man as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. After 3, it's full count 4. The Hoppers won. Back with the 4th inning after this.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay's Record Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jaysrecordjewelry.com. Jay's Record Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you. This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Little fight in the Hoppers there that 3rd inning as they get 1 on the board on a couple of hits. Big hit, a double by Dom Bello. Scored Cole Reynolds, and they trail 4-1 as we go to the top of the 4th. Parker Staborski, Aaron Bayman, and Elijah Stockton will bat this inning for full count. Gavin Powell will remain on the mound for the Hoppers. He had a rough first inning, but he's settled down since then. Made a nice defensive play back in the top of the 3rd, helped turn a double play. And he'll face Parker Staborski, who had a single back in the 1st. One of 5 hits in that first frame for the Rhythm.
It takes some skill to do what he did.
Yes,
that
yes,
ball
it
was
did.
hit very hard.
Was. And the first pitch just misses inside. This umpire does not like that pitch. I've seen it called strike this year by others, but he is not giving him that pitch.
No. Does not like that inside pitch.
Staborski did have an RBI hit last night late. He's heading the count now 2-0. He was one of the few at the bottom of their lineup that did much. Swing, and that one catches Bello. He's going to have to walk that one off. That one took a pretty good chunk. Two balls, one strike, and the umpire does a nice job. Going to go out there and give Dom a chance to recover from that just a little bit. Staborski fouled it off of him. Bello is a tough guy back there.
Sure is.
Powell misses again on the inside, and it's 3-1. You know, that's a pitch that Gavin needs to get in for a strike because he likes to live there, and he's not getting that call very much. And this one's hit back up the middle and a base hit. So Staborski with a hit up the middle. And, you know, that's a case where Gavin had to come back over the plate a little bit because he's not getting that call on the inside corner, and he lined it right back up the middle for a hit. So Staborski 2 for 2 today, and that'll bring up Aaron Beeman. He struck out looking back in the 1st. Leadoff man on for full count here in the 4th. They lead it 4-1. This one's popped up. Will it stay in play? Nope, going to get out. As you hear it hit behind us. See some action down in the Hoppers bullpen.
Can't really tell who that is.
Nope, just see a hat
Yeah.
moving around down there. 0-1 the count now on Bayman. Staborski at first base. And then popped up on the infield. Reynolds calls everybody off. He'll make the play, and there's one away. And now back to the top of the lineup, and look out, because here comes Murderer's Row for full count. Elijah Stockton walked and reached on an error tonight. Has not scored, but already has stolen 2 bases tonight. As we said, full count had 92 stolen bases as a team coming in to tonight's game. And there goes Staborski on the first pitch. Throw down, and they got him.
Nice.
Great throw that time by Bello.
That throw was perfect, right on the money.
And so they catch Staborski trying to take second. And there's 2 away now. And the ball was called on the pitch. So Powell now with nobody on can go back to work. 1-1 the count. Yeah, Stockton swings through that one. Great throw that time from Dom Bello, right to the corner of the bag. This one bounces up there. 2-1 the count.
It's really a guy you don't want to walk here.
No, not with John Paul Head coming up next.
Yeah.
And he did go. Yes, he did. So 2-2 the count as he couldn't lay off that pitch in the dirt. Well, I don't know what that was. It flew in a little bit ago, but
it scared me. It was like buzzing and stuff.
Yeah.
And it ran. It was like it jumped across my computer.
yeah, I didn't see it, but I felt it on him. That ball was a nice pitch, and they say it's a ball. So full count now on Stockton.
I don't really know where it came from. Came up and went up.
I know.
It scared me.
This one hit back up the middle, base hit. And Elijah Stockton's on with a base hit here. He's on base for the 3rd time tonight. 1 of 2 as he walked and reached on there, but that's a base hit. So a 2-out single for Stockton brings up John Paul Head. Flew out to center. It's the only time we've been able to get him off the base, as he was on every time last night. 4 walks and a home run, and then got a single to start it off tonight. Flew out to center his last time up.
Well, it wasn't a little cheap fly. I mean, he smoked it.
He did. This one's ripped down towards shortstop, backhanded. They'll go to second. Got him on the fielder's choice. Nice play there by Cole Reynolds. And he goes over to Tucker, and they get the fielder's choice. And that's going to do it for full count here in the 4th as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. We've played 3.5. It's full count. 4, the Hoppers, 1, back for the bottom of the 4th after this.
When it comes to your health, personal matters deserve expert care. At Jenny Stewart Health Urology, we specialize in treating conditions like kidney stones, incontinence, prostate issues, and more, helping men and women live more comfortably. Visit us at our new location at 1717 High Street, Suite 3 in Hopkinsville. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores are their way to keep a self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix with great cornbread, plus Sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home game and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, Sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus Sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower are mighty fine baking every time.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
So we go to the bottom of the 4th, and the Hoppers have some work to do offensively. They trail 4-1. Gavin Powell has settled down after a rough first inning. The Hoptown offense got 1 back in the 3rd. They'll send up Jordan Carter, who was really robbed of a hit back in the 2nd inning to lead off. He'll be followed by Owen Hutchison and Grady Broughton. So 5, 6, and 7 in the Hoppers lineup. Joe Wilson with you tonight. Appreciate you listening. Aiden Jones is here with me to co-partner the last few, well, I've actually been here quite a bit this summer, so appreciate you being here.
Thank you, sir.
Takes a lot of pressure off when you have somebody that knows the game like you do.
Yep.
Strike to Carter to start off. 0-1.
I've enjoyed doing this whole summer. Like to stay around the game.
Outside for ball 1, and it's 1-1 on the count. Haven't really talked much about the pitcher for full count tonight. His name, Lake Morris. Lake Morris. Here's a ball hit high in the air. It's going to be towards center field, and Parker Staborski barely has to move and makes the play, and there's one away. Morris had only pitched 5 2/3 innings coming into tonight's ball game. Had a 1-0 record. And had not allowed a run until just a little while ago. Hutchison will bat with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh, that one's up close and tight.
That'll definitely wake him up.
Yep. I imagine he felt that one go by.
Probably felt the wind of it.
1-0 now to Hutchison. Burns, Tennessee native, and takes another one high for ball 2. Swing here. Little curve ball there, and he's up in the count 2-1 now. As Morris, left-handed pitcher, he doesn't throw real hard, but he's been pretty good with his location so far. That one's low for 3-1. He also is kind of, they've kind of kept the Hoppers off balance just a little bit. I know they caught Connor looking a while ago. They caught Owen looking a while ago. This one foul down the third baseline. Oh, and there's an error on the head coach, Chris Benny, down there, as that one got between the legs there. He backed up on it. He didn't charge it. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
You can't back up on that.
Nope. Especially not in the infield. Can't back up on balls.
It'll eat you up every time. Full count now on Hutchison. And the pitch, curveball got him. He swung at it, but it was late. And 2 gone here for the Hoppers here in the 4th, and Hutchison struck out twice tonight. Broughton had a single back in the 2nd. Attendance tonight's game, 206 at tonight's game. Could be the last game of 2025 for the Hoppers, unless they have something here in the next few innings.
Let's hope not.
Broughton rips one foul down third base, just foul. Boy, he's really been hitting the ball well lately.
He has. Been finding a lot of barrel.
He really has. You know, he was down under 200 for a while. He's up to 268 now. That one's outside, and it's 1-1. Had a single his last time up. Erased at second base on a fielder's choice. This one's ripped into left, base hit. And he stays hot with another hit as Broughton now 2 for 2 on the night. That one into left field. So a 2-out single for Broughton, and that'll bring up Carson Tucker. Carson's out of Murray. Finished up his freshman year at Hillsdale College. 6 foot, 190-pound player out of Murray. Ball 1 there. It's a little high to him, and it's 1-0.
Pretty local.
Yeah. You know, we've got a lot of those guys. On a lot of local. Yeah. If you count Clarksville, count Murray. Of course, several Hopkinsville kids. Almost got him over there as Broughton leaning. He gets back in time. Now his pants are dirty, so he's officially in the game.
That's one thing I don't like. I don't like leaving the ballpark with
clean
pants. I can't stand it.
Same way. There's a fastball in the outside corner. 1-1 now to Tucker. That pitch almost seemed unfair. Wasn't much he was going to be able to do with that, even if he hit it.
Yeah. Just painted.
Good lead by Broughton. They're going to throw back over. He's back in time. We're in the bottom of the 4th, 4-1. Full count on top. Hoppers with a man on first. And Tucker swings and misses at that, and it's 1-2 now. Chance Sweeney waits on deck, hopes to get a chance this inning. Made a nice play in the field there a little while ago. Here's one ripped down towards shortstop, and they're going to go to second and get the fielder's choice. So almost exactly what happened back in the second inning there. So another fielder's choice for Tucker. And Broughton is erased down at second base, and the Hoppers are done here in the fourth. So as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, the Hoppers had one hit. They didn't score a run. There was one man left on. We've played 4, and it's full count. 4, the Hoppers won. Back with the 5th inning after this.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street, in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville, and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Cadiz.
Hi, this is Connor Scheidt from IU Southeast. I'm excited to be in Hopkinsville as a member of the 2025 Hoptown Hoppers. Join me in thanking our season sponsors, Olivet Baptist Church, Charles Henderson State Farm Insurance, Jersey Mike's, Planners Bank, Pennyrile Electric, and Higgins Insurance. Go Hoppers.
Thanks everybody coming out.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We go to the top of the 5th here. Joe Wilson with you. Aiden Jones. We're at the Chick-fil-A broadcast booth. And full count's going to send up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters as Devin McCarron, Jake Merrick, and Trace Simmons will bat here in the 5th, and they'll be against Gavin Powell, who remains in the ballgame, former Hopkinsville High School star. Had a rough first inning, but he settled down since then. First pitch swinging was McCarron. He fouls it out of play. One of our keys to this game early on was to keep JP Head off the bases, and they've done that for the most part, but still find themselves trailing. Here's a high fly ball into center field, and it'll be taken care of easily out there by Chance Sweeney. There's one away here in the 5th.
Not had a lot done by him. 1 for 3 tonight, single.
He hit it hard, but right at people. So here's Jake Merrick. Merrick into a fielder's choice back in the 1st and lined out to shortstop on a really nice play over there by Cole Reynolds a while ago. Diving stop. And really that was kind of the turning point of this game after Reynolds made that play. I think Hoptown has kind of gotten into it now.
Yeah.
They were a little bit sluggish starting out. Curveball in for a strike. 1-1 now to Merrick. Merrick's another one of the all OVL selections for full count. Having a great summer, 366 batting average. He fouls this one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The more tickets you buy, the more money you can win. Except for Randy Stevens.
Tell you what, so impressed with the local guys who played this summer for the Hoppers. They've had a great season. Of course, JJ had to leave, but played very well while he was here.
He did.
This ball's hit hard into left field, but going back on is Hutchison and makes the play right at the fence. That ball was headed out of there, and he got his hand up there and took it away. So a fly out there. And there's two gone as Merrick flies out. And so now Trace Simmons will bat with 2 out here in the 5th. But J.J. Thompson played very well while he was here. Last night, so impressed with Aiden Butts' pitching. And he's played well all year at the outfield, second base. He's hit the ball well. And now Gavin Powell pitching well tonight. This ball's tapped down to first. Scheid will take it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for full count here in the 5th. So maybe Hoptown can get a little momentum going as we check our car connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. No runs, no hits, no errors for full count, but they lead it 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
No matter what you've been through, all clean to the rescue.
So why should you choose All Clean Services? They offer prompt 24/7 response. Their life licensed, insured, and bonded. They're experienced at working with insurance companies. They're professional and courteous. Look them up today at allcleanservices.com.
Polishing up those bus wheels.
Putting your world back
Word
together.
fellowship. Good Parents
All
Baptist
clean.
Church. Element Baptist Church.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Got a good one going on over at Fulton tonight as Paducah and Fulton locked up in a scoreless battle over there. Paducah won last night, so a win by them tonight moves them on to the championship series. Here it's 4-1 with full count leading. Hoptown batting here in the fifth, and they'll be led off by Chance Sweeney, Cole Reynolds, and Connor Scheidt due up after that. First pitch swinging here, and it's fouled out of play. Sweeney popped out to first base his first time up. Full count win tonight pushes them into the championship. This one's hit hard into right, and that might be out of here. It's way back, way back, way back. Goodbye. Solo home run for Chance Sweeney. You know, I almost parked my truck right there, and I'm so glad I didn't. Solo home run for Chance Sweeney makes it 4-2 as the Hoppers slice the lead in half.
I mean, that ball was hit a country mile.
Sure was. And Russellville native just blasted one over the right field fence. I think that might have cleared the bleachers out there in right field too. It's 4-2 as Lake Morris gives up the solo homer to Chance Sweeney to lead off the bottom of the fifth. So that brings up Cole Reynolds now. Leadoff man for Hoppers, 2 for 2 tonight. He hits this one down the right field line, and it's hooking, but it's going to go foul. That had potential as an extra base hit as well. Reynolds has a base hit into right and a base hit into center tonight. Plus a really nice play at second base, or at shortstop while ago on a diving line drive. This one he reaches and fouls it off, and he's behind the count 0-2.
Slowly chipping away at the lead.
Slowly chipping away, that's right. Sweeney gave it a little juice over there, and Hopper's dugout came to life. Swing here and just got a piece of it to stay alive. Reynolds came into this one batting 171, but looked good at the plate tonight. He hits this one a ton. That one might be gone too. We might have back-to-back. Yes. Whoa. Did he make the catch? He did. He reached over the fence. Charlie Bozeman reaches over the fence and takes a home run back away from Cole Reynolds as the Hoppers thought they had back-to-back. Fantastic play out there by Charlie Bozeman as he went back and reached over and snagged it and pulled it back. That was a great play right there.
I think that's the best play we've seen all season.
It may be one of the best plays I've seen at this field ever. And
That's unbelievable.
He was robbed of that one. That had back-to-back written all over it. The Hoppers would have cut it to one. So big play there by Charlie Bozeman in left field. And the score remains 4-2, and Cole Reynolds has got to be thinking, what do I have to do? He really put a charge in that one, but just about a foot too short. Scheidt quickly behind in the count, 0-2. That ball was out. That was out. Bozeman reached over the fence there and made the play. Morris will have to thank him when he gets to the dugout. 1-2 the count now on Scheidt. Scheidt struck out tonight, flew out to right field, 0 for 2. And gets caught looking there, and there's 2 away now in the 5th. So Dom Bello will bat. Bello had a 2-run or RBI double back in the 3rd inning. So he drove in Reynolds. He's another guy that could cut into this lead.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot of pop.
Morris starts him out with a fastball. It's 0-1. I am still thinking about that play. That was just a tremendous play by Charlie Bozeman at full count. Inside here, 1-1. I can't even begin to describe. I mean, he was on a full run, just hit the fence, had his arm outstretched, and took the ball back from over the fence. Rip foul down third base. Bello,
unbelievable.
Threatening extra bases there. Just foul. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Just a fantastic play out there. If they win by 1 or less, or 2 or less, then I'm going to have to put up there that one might have been the play, because a home run there would have made it 4-3, and things would have been getting really interesting as Bello fouls off another one. It triggered the bullpen, too, for full count, as they now have somebody up and working. 2-2 the count on Bello, the Hoppers all-OVL selection. Went in as a utility man, spent most of his time behind the plate this year. Fouls this one off. Batting .325 on the season. He had one of the Hoppers' 3 hits last night. This one's ripped, base hit into left field. So Bello with his 2nd hit of the ball game.
Hopper single for Dominic Bello.
He's the 3rd Hoptown Hopper with multiple hits tonight. Miles Denton will bat here with 2 out. Man on first.
It's like coach can go ahead and have a word with this pitcher.
Well, he's got to be careful here with Denton.
Yeah, he's been hot lately.
Yep, Denton. You know, if you can talk about the Murderer's Row for full counts, you can also talk about when you have Bello and Denton. They're 2 guys that are hard to get out.
Yep.
And so, got to be careful here. So he's already given up 1 home run, and then really gave up another one that got taken back. So full count, going to leave him in. So Lake Morris will get another chance to get out of this inning. I love his name. Feels like we ought to be talking about fishing. Lake Morris.
It's a pretty cool name.
So Denton 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out to center, popped out to second. So he's due. Bello with a good lead at first base. Doesn't go. Here's the ball hit into right. It's going to get down for a hit. Yes, sir, right in front of head. Bello will stop there at second. So Denton with a hit. And the Hoppers now with runners on first and second with 2 out.
You were right, Joe.
He's due, yeah. Here's another guy who's due.
Yep.
Jordan Carter is due, if anybody. He was robbed of a hit back in the second. I thought he was safe. They called him out. And then he flew out hard. He hit a shot to center his last time up. So Carter is also due, and he's got home run power. Pitch here, inside there, on the inside corner. Tied him up, and it's a strike. Owen Hutchison waits on deck for Hoptown, hoping to get a chance this inning. Fastball catches Carter looking, and it's 0-2. Carter, 6'2", 10-pounder from Fairview, Tennessee. Played Freed Hardman. Curveball hit him. And the bases are loaded now for the Hoppers. As Bello moves down to third, Denton goes to second. And Carter hit by the pitch. And here's Owen Hutchison. Struck out twice tonight. He had a hit last night for Hoptown. We call him Hutch the Clutch. And now's the time for a big hit here for the left-hander. Swings and misses at the first offering. Morris. The bases loaded. The Hoppers, this is their best chance all night. They already have one in this inning on a home run from Chance Sweeney. Swing and gets him on an outside curveball that time. And it's 0-2. Boy, if we could get him on, Grady Broughton's on fire.
Yep, that sure would be nice.
We really would have a crooked number put up. Got him and loses his bat again. And a strikeout of Hutchison for the third time tonight, and they leave the bases loaded. Might want to put a star next to that one as Lake Morris strikes out Owen Hutchison. But the Hoppers get one as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard. Hoppers cut the lead to 4-2 as we go to the top of the sixth. You're listening to Hoptown Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks, any size, anytime.
Any size? Anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks, any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your personal invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you, fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
Feeling good starts right at home, and Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress can help you relax, recharge, and recover. Imagine a recliner that cradles you in Eclipse tilt, a sofa that eases pressure with zero gravity, or a lift chair with infrared heat or Nirvana Swedish massage, melting away the stress of your day. Explore the ultimate in recovery with the Cozium massage chair, or sleep deeper with adjustable beds and Pure Care recovery sheet sets. Wellness starts at Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where they're always priced right.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
And we're back here at the Chick-fil-A broadcast table as we go to the top of the sixth. The Hoppers have cut this lead now to 4-2, and my goodness. Chance Sweeney just absolutely torched one into right field, and then Cole Reynolds followed with one to left that looked like it was going to cut the lead to one, and a great play out by Charlie Bozeman to bring it back in. So he reached out over the fence, and we are staying at 4-2. Over in Fulton, the Railroaders now lead Paducah 1-0. They're fighting for their lives over there. They trail that series 1-0. Here, Charlie Bozeman, and here it is. It's another perfect example, Aiden. You make a great play on defense, you're going to lead off the bottom or the next inning. So Bozeman will lead off here the top of the sixth. After that tremendous play.
It's happened a lot this season.
In left field. It happens every time in baseball. I don't know what it is about it, but it happens every time. He takes one inside as Powell remains Hoptown's pitcher here in the sixth. Former Hoptown High star. It's going to keep going. This one is roasted into left, though, and I don't know if the field's going to hold it. It will not. A leadoff home run by Charlie Bozeman. So he takes one away, and then he delivers one. And I'm going to tell you, Bozeman has just made it it's a two-run difference because of him. It should be 4-3, and now instead it's 5-2. As he hits a home run. Solo homer here, and to lead off the sixth, so it makes it 5-2 now. Full counts lead up to 3. And Blake Carter bats. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Hit an RBI single back in the first. Full count, got 4 in the first. That's their first run since then. Powell's been pitching pretty well. That one in the dirt, 1-0. Bozeman, the sixth man in the lineup. As we said, they hit the ball well all the way through.
Really couldn't think of a better sequence of events there. I mean, he robs a homer.
Yeah.
And then he hits one.
Yeah, he taketh away, and then he giveth. 3-0 to Carter here. That one's inside. Parker Staberski is waiting on deck. A full count. Strike here. Powell works quickly. Got to come back here. It's a hitter's count. You got to be careful. And it's fouled down toward the first base dugout. Scheit gives chase, but runs out of room down there, and it's 3-2 now. Powell, I don't know if to me it looks like he's laboring a little bit this inning. He may be getting near the end of his gas tank tonight.
Yeah, you can kind of tell. Threw a lot of pitches that first inning.
He did, but he's really given him a good effort here tonight.
He has.
Full count now on Carter. Reaches back. This one's fouled. Tough play here as Bello goes over and can't make it as he goes hard into the backstop. That could have been bad. He really went hard into that that post over there. 3-2 the count. We're back at it, and a foul off again. So Carter staying alive. You know, they did this last night. They just kept fouling pitches and fouling pitches. They ran up Joe King's pitch count early on. Then they, got to Aiden late. Aiden only had 48 pitches through 4 innings, though. This one's hit hard, and that one's out. That one's gone. No doubt. Back-to-back home runs as Carter follows Bozeman with a shot out to the left center gap, and it's now 6-2 on back-to-back home runs for the Rhythm here in the sixth. So much for that momentum. Hoppers have someone up in the pen. Parker Staborski will bat now. Carter made a no-doubter that time. First pitch is high and inside. 1-0 to Staborski. Hoppers now trail 6-2 here in the top of the sixth. And this one's hit hard to left field as well, but it'll stay in the park this time. And Hutchison makes the play, and there's one away.
Thought for a minute there that one was going to go out too.
He hit it. It was a high towering drive, but he hit it hard. He just hit it too high in the air.
Yeah.
So Aaron Bayman will bat now. Struck out looking his first time up. Popped out to shortstop his last time up. 0 for 2 on the night. He swings at the first offering and fouls it off. The Hoppers had trailed 4-0. They'd gotten it back to within 4-2, almost made it 4-3, and then back-to-back home runs here in the top of the sixth, and they're trailing 6-2. That one's low for ball one. So 1-1 now to Bayman, the catcher. Swing and a miss here. It's 1-2. I think Coach Benny'd like to see Powell get out of this inning.
Yeah.
But he's got a tough chore ahead as the 1, 2, 3 are waiting. And you know that is one tough group to get through, especially if you're tired and laboring. 2-2 the count now on Bayman. He's the ninth batter in the lineup. Full count has hit the ball all the way through tonight. Much better than he did last night, though. 1 for 11 in their last 4 last night. The Hoppers are going to need some help here as they trying to keep from going home for the summer. Gavin Reaches back. This one's hit shallow left, but here comes Hutchison in. And he'll make the play again. 2 away gone for full count here in the 6th. And every ball so far this inning has been hit hard into left field.
It has.
So here's Elijah Stockton. He's the leadoff man. Walked his first time up. Reached on an error, had a single. He's already stolen 2 bases tonight. And Powell is going to give way here as the top of the lineup getting ready to come in. So as they make a pitching change, we will take a quick break as well as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Full count leads it 6-2. Back with more after this.
At Pennyrile Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Pennyrile Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Pennyrile Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, Jay's Record Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jaysrecordjewelry.com. Jay's Record Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Well, the final line on Gavin Powell tonight, 5 2/3 innings. Struck out 1, only walked 1. Gave up 9 hits, 6 runs. And he will be relieved by another former Tiger, Jacob Dilday, who will come in and pitch. Former Hoptown star. Dilday 2-1 on the year, a 2.06 ERA. Boy, I tell you, I'm just so impressed by the local guys. You know, in many years we'll have a couple of local guys on the team, and they're in mop-up duty, or they might have a decent year. But these guys have all been major players.
They have.
And Gavin Powell pitched a fine game tonight. He had a rough first inning, but he really hung in there and settled down.
He's had multiple good games.
Yeah.
He's doing really good this season.
So Jacob Dilday will try to get out of this 6th inning. Nobody on. The Hoppers trailing 6-2. He's a right-hander, 6'1", 185-pounder. Strike on the outside corner to Stockton. Full count leads at 6-2 here with 2 out in the top of the 6th. Chopped foul at the plate. 0-2 the count. Jacob's a hard-throwing right-hander. Checks the runner. Actually, he doesn't check the runner. He looks home, gets the signal. Looked over toward the dugout for a minute, but don't know what that was about. Misses high. Working quickly now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he goes after him again. Got him on the outside corner. Nice pitch. Nice pitch there by Dilday. Strikes out Stockton looking. And so we will check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 2 home runs, solo home runs that inning for the Rhythm. And they lead at 6-2. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From high-quality seed, fertilizer, and crop protection to reliable fuel delivery and lubricants, they're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and efficiency at the pump. Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street in 5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Katy.
May have
Untangling your headphones,
new hitter.
finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community
putting
and
somebody
answer
in, but
when
I
you
don't know
call,
who it is.
so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt.
Okay.
That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if Auto Owners makes sense.
Full count in their half of the top half of the sixth, and it's 6-2. Roman Patrica is pitching now for the full count rhythm. So Lake Morris is done. We'll give you his stat line here in just a minute. Patrica, a left-hander. He'll face Broughton first thing. Broughton had a good game tonight. 2 for 2. Takes a strike there.
One thing they've really done well tonight, they've been hitting the ball pretty good.
They sure have. Oh, 2 on Broughton now. Patrica winds back. Throws it pretty hard. Outside, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a curveball. Ooh, that was tough.
Yep.
He laid off of it, though. 2-2 the count. That one would have sent me back to the dugout dragging the bat.
That's a tough one to lay off.
It is. It sure is.
It looks so good.
Yep. But he was able to hold off. And he got it past him there, though. He really blew it past him. So Broughton strikes out, and there's 1 out here in the 6th. And now the Hoppers will have a pinch hitter here is Colby Webb. Will bat here in the 6th for Carson Tucker. Webb batting 177 on the year. Tucker finished tonight 0 for 2. Hit into a couple of fielders' choices. So now Webb will bat. He's ahead in the count 1-0. And that one's in for a strike. Yeah, you mentioned that they hit the ball. They've had 8 hits tonight.
Yep. They hit pretty good tonight.
That one's outside, and the count now 2-1. Final stat line on Lake Morris, 5 innings pitched. He struck out 5. He didn't walk anybody tonight. Gave up 8 hits and 2 runs. He leaves with the lead. And now Roman Patrico will try to take up where he left off. 2-2 is the count on Colby Webb. Sweeney waits on deck. This one's chopped right over at Sweeney, and he makes the barehanded play on the on-deck circle. The night just continues to be good for Chance Sweeney. So 2-2 stays the count on Colby Webb. Hoppers need to get some runs here. They trail 6-2. And a swing and a miss there. 2 straight strikeouts for Patrico, and 2 gone for the Hoppers. That'll bring up Sweeney. Homered to right field last time up. Popped out his first time up. And Patrico starts him off with a curveball, just misses inside.
He's got a pretty good curveball.
He
Looks
does.
good.
Aiden, I'll tell you a funny story. Most people who know me know this story. I've told it before. If we have time, I played for an all-star team that was kind of some guys that were really not good enough to play for the main all-star team, Senior Babe Ruth. We went down to Clarksville, and we faced a guy who was pitching for Austin Peay, left-handed pitcher. He threw a pitch, went off the table. I swung at it. Barry Love was on deck. He said, "You got to scoot up in the box." So I scooted up in the box. He threw the same pitch again. I swung over top of it. Barry said, "I told you, you got to scoot up in the box." I got all the way up at the white line in the box. He threw the pitch again. I swung over top of it again. I think it landed about the edge of the grass. And he said, "I told you." I said, "Man, I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I was all the way up in the box." He said, "Well, then quit swinging at it."
I mean, it's hard not to swing at it, though. I mean,
2-2 the count to Cole Reynolds here. I'm sorry, to Chance Sweeney. And he strikes out looking. So Patrica comes in and strikes out the side. And we've played 6 as we check our car connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. 6-2, full count, leading the Hoppers. Back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores with their winning game of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, for mighty fine baking every time.
Hi, this is Hopper Carson Tucker from Murray, Kentucky. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors, the Hopkinsville YMCA, the City of Hopkinsville, Christian County Government, Sunflower Photography, All Clean Services, and AKS Flooring, and Maddox Fuqua Hinton Funeral Home. Go Hoppers.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
Hoppers go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 6th. So we go to the 7th now. They trail 6-2 and full count. Sends up the 2, 3, and 4 batters. J.P. Head, Devin McCarron, and Jake Merrick. And if you've been listening at all summer, you know this is a tough group of players to get out. And
it sure is. I mean,
it's up to former Hopkinsville High School star Jacob Dilday to do that. So he'll face Head first. He's 1 for 3 tonight.
I mean, they're just tough 1 through 9.
Rips it down to third and through the legs. As over there just in play third base over there is Colby Webb, and that one just ate him up. They moved Denton to second, and Colby Webb with an error. You giving that an error?
Yeah, that's not gonna lie, that's definitely an error.
It was smoked, but an error there.
Shortstop number 15, Devin McCarron.
Denton's at second base going, "Man, I'm glad that wasn't me over there, I'll tell you that." So the second error of the game for the Hoppers. And now McCarron will bat here. Takes a strike. You know, really, that's just respect for Head. I think he thought that ball was hit a lot harder than it was.
Yeah.
But between the wickets down there. Here's a ball hit into right field. Carter coming in, makes the play. He'll throw to first, and they double up Head. Great play out there by Jordan Carter. And a 9-3 double play for the Hoppers here in the 7th as they pick off Head. He was caught in no man's land out there. Great play out there because that ball could easily have gotten down. Carter got a good jump on that.
And a good throw, too.
And there's 2 gone now in the 7th. And that brings up Jake Merrick with nobody on for the Rhythm. And he takes a strike here. Just joined us. It's been all Hoptown high school pitchers tonight. It's got to make everybody in town proud, whether you wear yellow and green or red, white, and blue or orange and black. There's one ripped into left field for a base hit. Merrick's on for the second time tonight. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. That one's a base hit into left, though. And here's Trey Simmons with 2 out. Merrick is a threat to run. Seems like everybody they have is a threat to run, doesn't it, Aiden?
Yep. I think everybody's got a little
92
bit of speed.
stolen bases coming in.
That's insane.
Pretty good lead at first, but he's not going. Misses outside. Simmons has 2 hits tonight. Had a 2-run double back in the first. Had a single in the third. Grounded hard to first back in the 5th. So he's hit the ball hard 3 times tonight. This one's outside. Kind of fooled Bello that time. Dilday checks the runner over at first. Pretty good lead. Won't go. And the pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now on Simmons. 2 out here in the top of the 7th.
It's a good pitch.
Full count leading. 6-2. Hoppers have some work to do. They're going to keep this season alive. Dilday misses high here, and it's 3-1. You really don't want to be behind in the count to these guys.
Nuh-uh. Man, all these guys can hit the fastball.
Brings it here on the outside, misses, and a walk issued to Simmons. And there's runners on first and second now with 2 out, and that'll bring up Charlie Bozeman, who homered his last time up, and in the field he's taken a home run away. Good ball game tonight for Bozeman. He flied out to center his first time up, hit into a fielder's choice his second time up, and then homered over the left field fence back in the 6th. Part of a back-to-back home run production last inning for the Rhythm. And Dilday misses low there. It's 1-0. One to one now in Fulton as the Chiefs have tied it up. That's a good one down there. Dilday misses wide here, and it's 2-0 now to Bozeman. Blake Carter is due up next for the Rhythm. I've only called him Fulton 1 time tonight, Aiden.
Really?
I've done well.
Well, that's good.
I know.
I remember last night you said Fulton.
At least once.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I do it every time.
It happens.
Here's one ripped down. Just foul. Boy, I thought that one might have caught a little chalk down there.
I thought it did too.
Home plate umpire quick on it. And that one was going all the way to the corner down there. So 2-1 now to Bozeman. Boy, he's really swinging the bat well tonight.
Yeah, he is. Caught a lot of barrels tonight.
He didn't do much last night. He had one hit late. But tonight, it's been his game. He hits this one high into left field. And Hutchison waits on it and makes the play. And so that's going to do it here in the 7th for the Full Count Rhythm as they get one hit. Nobody, 2 men left on. No runs, though, as we played 6.5. It is Fulton 6. I did it. Full count 6. I shouldn't have spoken because I did it. Full count 6, the Hoppers 2, back with the bottom of the 7th right after this.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just
Yeah.
need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Putting your world back together. All clean.
When it comes to your health, personal matters deserve expert care. At Jenny Stewart Health Urology, we specialize in treating conditions like kidney stones, incontinence, prostate issues, and more, helping men and women live more comfortably. Visit us at our new location at 1717 High Street, Suite 3 in Hopkinsville. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
So we go to the bottom of the 7th, and the Hoppers have work to do here as they trail it 6-2. Hoptown will send up Cole Reynolds, Connor Scheidt, and Dom Bello, 1, 2, and 3 here in the 7th inning. So 3 guys that certainly capable of getting something started for us. Reynolds had a home run taken away from him back in the 5th by Bozeman out in the left field. See if he can get a charge in another one here. He'll face Roman Petricka. Petricka working his 2nd inning of work in relief of Lake Morris. Struck out the side back in the 6th, so impressive 1st inning for Petricka. This one's hit into left, and it is hit hard, and it's going to get down in the left center gap. And a two-bagger for Cole Reynolds. Man, he is wearing it out.
He sure is.
So a double out into left center's gap, and Reynolds leads off the inning with a double, and that brings up Connor Scheidt. And Connor's another guy who's due.
Yep, sure. Well, that's Cole's 3rd hit of the night, correct?
Yes, it is. He's 3-4-4, and should have been 4-for-4 with a. He should have a single, 2 singles, a homer, and a double. But shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep.
And he also had a really nice play in the field tonight. Cole Reynolds putting on a show. Connor Scheidt, the batter. This one's outside for ball 1. Hoptown, a little fight here in the 7th. See if they can get back into this one. This one's right up tight and high for ball 2 to Scheidt. Struck out back in the 1st on swinging, and then flew out to right field, struck out looking back in the 5th. Connor needs a hit. This one's in the dirt. Nice play there by Bayman to keep that one from getting to the backstop. Prevents Reynolds from taking the base. Scheidt left-handed. Reynolds likes to try to steal, but he will not, I wouldn't think, down 4 with a left-handed batter at the plate. Big lead at second, though. Trying to get the signs. Here's the pitch inside. And a walk issued to Connor Scheidt. And the Hoppers now with their leadoff men on here in the 7th. It's big-time Dom Bello.
Here's now where there's a tough decision. Either bunt down the 3rd base line and move the runners, but honestly, I wouldn't want to take the bat out of his hands. He's swinging it really well right now.
He is. He's got a double and a single tonight. 2 for 3 tonight. I think I would ride with the big man here. 3:25 coming in, and takes it high. As long as if he can hit one into right field, I would like to stay away from 3rd base over there. Jake Merrick and Devin McCarron are easily 2 of the better defenders in the league.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Pitch on the way here, fouled off, and it's 1-1. Bello ripped one into center field in the 1st inning that was caught, and then he had a double, and then a single his last time up. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Hit the ball hard each time. Runners checked at second. Delivered to the plate. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 now. The Hoptown crowd sensing something here as they hoping to make a little rally. Nobody out, 2 men on. Curveball's fouled out of play, and it's 2-2 now. Bello, the only Hopper selected to the OVL team, all OVL team. And he hits this one into right. This one might be enough to get the runner over to 3rd as Head will catch it. Here comes the throw in. And tagging over to 3rd base is Reynolds. So Bello moves the runner over with a fly out to right field. There's one away now, and that brings up Miles Denton. He caused Head to have to back up there. Didn't get much on his throw, so he got the job done.
Yeah. Advance the runner. I mean,
Scheit stays at first. So Denton up now. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Nice to see the Hoppers get one in here. In the dirt, blocked again by Bayman. Trey Simmons holds Scheit on at first base. Not much of a lead over there. Here comes the pitch in the dirt, and it's now 2-0 to Denton. You really don't want to play around with Miles. He could actually cut this thing to 1 if with one swing of the bat.
He's hit 2 or 3 this season. I think he's hit 3, I believe.
I think that's right. I think after the one in Henderson the other night, we looked that up. 3 homers. Outside here, and he's ahead in the count 3-0. Hoppers threatening to load the bases here, and now Simmons is beckoning Beeman. They're going to go to the mound and talk to Roman Petricka. This may be a, hey, look, man, we're up 6-2. Just pitch. We'll do the rest.
Yep. It's probably something along those lines.
He looked a little perturbed going to the mound, even to have that conversation. But Petricka came in and struck out the side back in the 6th, but greeted with a double by Cole Reynolds and then a walk. And Bello, long fly ball to right, and there's runners on the corners here. Now 3-0 to Miles Denton. Hoptown threatening to load the bases with Jordan Carter waiting on deck. And Carter's another one of the Hoppers that's due for a hit. Pitch here, in for a strike. So whatever he said worked, and it's now 3-1. And Denton still ahead in the count. Gets the signal and goes right back at it. Denton flails at that one as he was way behind. And it's 3-2 now, full count. On Denton, who's moved from third over to second base. Hoppers made a couple of defensive changes in their last inning. He hits this one right into right field. Base hit, RBI single for Miles Denton. And Cole Reynolds scores his second run of the night. On an RBI single by Miles Denton makes it 6-3.
Got to keep chipping away.
Second hit of the night for Miles Denton. And here's Jordan Carter. 0 for 2 tonight. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. And now full count wants to go talk to the pitcher here. They do have action up in the bullpen down there.
So maybe getting a little bit of time to warm up.
Yep. Carter didn't have a very good game last night at the plate. 0 for 5. He struck out 3 times. Tonight, a little bit better. He hit the ball hard and into a fielder's choice back in the second inning, and then hit into a fielder's. Sorry, hit a hard. Actually, he is the one that hit the ball to shortstop. Actually, beat out the throw, I thought, but they called him out. Then he hit a laser to center field that got caught. So he's hit the balls hard twice tonight. And hit by a pitch back in the 5th.
And he's also another guy who can tie it in one swing.
He sure can. We saw him hit one up in the trees a couple of weeks ago, didn't we?
Yep. Yeah, I think it was that tree right in dead center.
Connor Scheitz at second base. Denton down at first. Carter takes a strike. There's one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Hoppers trail 6-3. Tying run at the plate. It's Roman Petricka of full count. Lefty got him to go in the dirt. He couldn't hold off, and it's 0-2 now. It's a tough pitch right there.
It is. .206 was the announced attendance tonight
the ball game. This one's low for ball one. It's 1-2 now on Carter, and they've seen a good ball game. Full count, got 4 in the first inning on 5 hits, and then Gavin Powell settled down. And back-to-back homers in the 6th. Carter strikes out, and there's 2 gone here in the 7th for
Also got another pinch hitter.
Hoppers. Yep, sure do.
Tyler Casserly.
So Casserly, and it's funny because Casserly and Scheid have switched numbers tonight.
Tyler Casserly. Is our pinch hitter.
So Tyler Casserly, who normally wears number 25, is wearing 33, which is normally worn by Connor Scheid. Tyler will bat in place of Owen Hutchison. Hutchison struck out 3 times tonight, so Coach Benny looking for something here with 2 out and runners on first and second. And this one's first pitch swinging, shallow left, and going out on it is McCarron, and he will take care of it from the shortstop position, and the Hoppers are gone. But they get 1 run on a couple of hits, and they've sliced this lead as we check our Car Connection of Hopkinsville scoreboard. After 7, it's full count. 6, and the Hoppers 3. Back with more baseball after this. Bello to keep that one from getting to the backstop. 2-1 the count on Staborski. Six to 3 is your score. And full count threatening again. Now it's 3-1 to Staborski. Some action in the Hopper bullpen now. It's kind of dark down there. Can't really see. You can see a hat, and that's about it.
And the wall's kind of blocking it, so.
Dilday walks Staborski. So the first two runners on here in the eighth for full count, and that'll bring up the number 9 man in the lineup, Aaron Bayman. 0 for 3 tonight. Hit a long fly ball to left last time up. Bello and the infield going to go and have a talk with Dilday here. Maybe buy a little time, get their man ready in the bullpen.
Yeah. That would be my guess.
Bayman struck out looking his first time up, flew out to shortstop back in the fourth, and then flew out in the sixth to left field. It's one of the few rhythm players who do not have a hit tonight. Both teams last night struggled to hit the ball, but tonight they're both hitting it. So Bayman will bat here with no outs, runners on first and second. Might be a good opportunity here for them to try to bunt one. Yep, there he is. He pops it up, though. Who's going to make it? Bello comes out of there and makes the play.
That's a big out.
Bayman popped up the bunt. There's one away. He tried to be a sneaky bunt that time, and he popped it up. And so now Elijah Stockton, the leadoff man, will bat. He'll be coming around his second look at Dilday tonight. Dilday got him looking on a strike the last time up. This one inside, ball one. One out, runners on first and second for the Rhythm. A win tonight by full count sends them to the championship series. It ends the Hoptown Hopper season. They lead it 6-3. There's one on the outside, just misses. 2-0 now to Stockton. Full count with 4 in the first, back-to-back homers in the sixth. That's how they got their sixth run. That one right there looked pretty good. I don't know about you, Aiden, but
yeah, that looked really good.
But it's called a ball, so it's 3-0 now.
I think Dilday is thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know where that one was supposed to be. Bello's saying, hey, calm down. We got it. You got this. Come on. 3-0 count. And a swing and a miss there.
Gave him a 3-0 green light.
Sure did. I don't know why, because you got Head coming up.
Yeah.
And nothing. He would like nothing better than to finish his summer with a grand slam here at Colonel Field, where he wishes he could play every game. Another swing and a miss there. And Dilday comes back with 2 straight strikes, and the count is full on Stockton. One out here in the top of the 8th. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Hit foul down the third base side and out of play. If the Hoppers do come back and win this one, we'll go back to Hendersonville tomorrow night, 7:05 first pitch. We'll be on the air at 6:50. That would be a winner take all. This one's hit into right field, and he hit it a ton. Carter going back. He'll make the play, though, and he gets it back in, and the runners will not advance. And then they throw the ball away, and the runners don't go. The runner at second not paying attention, but Carter got the ball back in quickly, but the cutoff man threw the ball away at third and went over to the fence, and Blake Carter out there not paying attention still standing at second base, so the Hoppers got away with one there.
Yeah, it's a unique play.
2 out now, and Head will bat, and that's probably going to do it for Dilday as Coach Benny coming out. Sure will. He'll hand off the ball to him, so the Hoppers are going to make a pitching change, and while they do that, we will take a break ourselves as you're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
At Pennyrile Electric, empowering you is at the center of all we do. Pennyrile Electric's mission is not just to provide reliable service at competitive rates. It's also finding innovative ways to keep our members and employees safe, promote economic development, create a well-trained workforce, and to educate you to help you save on utility costs. Pennyrile Electric, enhancing your quality of life since 1937.
Excuse me, it's 99 cents. Can we have a word?
Well, I do have a quick moment.
Is it true you're performing in our area?
I'm currently appearing at all Max's convenience shops for 99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
Any size, anytime?
Any size, anytime.
99-cent fountain drinks. Any size, anytime.
This is Max Arnold. This is your
The
personal
Eddington,
invitation to visit my family store. I guarantee you'll get service to the max every time.
Fuel for you. Fuel for your vehicle. Max's Convenience Shop.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Hoppers will bring in Gabe Eddington as their third pitcher tonight. Gabe is a 5'8", 165-pounder out of Clarksville. Played 1 year at Austin Peay, but told us last week he'll be going to Ball State the upcoming season. Gabe's 0-1 on the season, a 5.79 ERA. Hard throwing right-hander. He really gets all you can get out of a 5'8", 165-pound body. I mean, he gets it up there pretty good. For Dilday, he pitched 2 innings. Struck out 1, walked 2, gave up a couple of hits, and he is responsible for the 2 runs, or the 2 runners that are out on the bases right now. As there's 2 out, runners on first and second. Eddington will face John Paul Head here as his first batter, and Head is the most valuable offensive player of the OVL this year. I feel like it's just repetitive to just continue to talk glowingly of him, but he's the best player in this league, I think, offensively for sure.
He does just about everything right.
Has a single and scored back in the first. He's been on a couple times, once with an error. Eddington misses there, and it's ball 1. I wouldn't think that you're gonna see much in the strike zone here, although McCarron is just about as dangerous coming up after him. This one's misses outside, and it's 2-0. 6-3 is the score here in the 8th. Full count leads it. Eddington misses again low, and it's 3-0. I bet he's got the green light. What do you think, Aiden?
Well, I think so, honestly.
But he won't have to, as Eddington walks him on 4 straight pitches, and the bases are now loaded for full count. And up comes Devin McCarron. McCarron's a shortstop. He bats .354, so he's just about as dangerous also as Head. Maybe not the home run threat. He can hit home runs, but he doesn't have 9. Eddington misses again. So 5 straight pitches now missed the strike zone for the Hoppers pitcher. And no place to put Mr. McCarron here. He's going to have to come to him right now. And fouled off out of play. 1-1. McCarron hit into a rare 9-3 double play. His last time up, hit a shot out there to Jordan Carter, who was able to double head off at first base. That one, he got past him. McCarron can't catch up, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. This would be a big out right here if Eddington could get out of this. Get the Hoppers back to the plate. Maybe a chance to get a few more runs. Time's running out. Misses there on the outside corner. Hopper fans wanted that one. 2-2 the count now on McCarron. This one's hit back up to center, right at Chance Sweeney. He takes care of it on a line drive there, and out of the inning, the Hoppers saw a leadoff double by Blake Carter. It doesn't hurt them. There's no score there for full count. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's full count. 6, the Hoppers 3, and we're back with more Hoppers baseball after this.
Whether you're shopping for an engagement ring or you just need a little something for a birthday gift, J. Schrecker Jewelry can help you find just what you're looking for with our wide selection of jewelry and gift items. And of course, gift wrapping is always free. We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and Saturday from 9 until 2. Or shop online by visiting our website at jschreckerjewelry.com. J. Schrecker Jewelry, 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks.
27.
Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Raymond Nelson Insurance, 3205 Lafayette Road in Hopkinsville, if auto owners make sense for you. This is Hoptown Hoppers baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
We go to the bottom of the 8th, and the Hoppers have some work to do as they trail 6-3, and they'll have a new pitcher to face as J.C. Myers will enter here in the 8th. Myers is the 3rd pitcher used tonight by the Rhythm. He's pitched 12 2/3 innings this summer. Has a 1-1 record. He's given up 6 runs on the season. 4 of those were earned. He's walked 8, struck out 13. He has an ERA 2.84. Teams are hitting 188 against him, so it'll be a tough chore here for the Hoppers. They'll face the right-hander. Grady Broughton will be the first Hopper to face him, and he's had a good night tonight. He's 2 for 3, a couple of singles. Struck out his last time in 6th. Had a good game tonight so far, though.
Really swung it well.
Myers, a tall, skinny right-hander. Pitch on the way. Got him on the first pitch as he swings. I thought he was going to come a lot harder than that, and he threw a little off speed to start off there. I was kind of watching him warm up. I thought he was just going to be a heater, you know.
Took a lot off of it.
0-1 the count. This one high for ball 1. Gets his signal, delivers, hits him in the back. Broughton hit right in the number 2 there. So second Hopper hit by a pitch tonight, so he takes first. That one will feel good tomorrow. There's Colby Webb. He's playing third base. Came in the 6th inning, struck out his only appearance tonight. Batting 177 coming into this one. big lead at first base for Grady Broughton. Dancing around over there, and he will go on the first pitch. Here's the throw down. It's high, and it goes into center field. Broughton takes off, and they're going to get him at third base easily as he tried to get greedy. I don't think he expected Staborski to be there, and he was, and they gunned him down at third. So he steals second, but caught stealing going to third base as Staborski hits Merrick with a perfect throw.
That throw was perfect.
Yep, and there's one away now for the Hoppers. Got a little greedy there. So Colby Webb now behind in the count 0-1, and there's one out here in the 8th. Misses up high near the head. Chance Sweeney due up next for Hoptown. Has a home run tonight. Hoptown needed that base runner. Here in the 8th, trailing by 3. And a pop-up. And looks like second baseman Elijah Stockton will take care of it, and he does. And there's 2 away here in the 8th as Hoptown running out of chances. Looks like their season may be slipping away on them here. Sweeney will bat. He's 1 for 3 tonight, as we mentioned. Hit a solo home run out in the cars.
Went
right
a long
field.
ways, too, over the bleachers.
First thing I thought when I saw him hit that was, man, I sure am glad I decided not to park there.
Feel bad for whoever parked out there.
That's right. It was over the bleachers out there, actually. He hits this one down to third, but there's Merrick. And a long throw over, and they'll get him. So the Hoppers go 1-2-3 here, thanks to the stolen base and caught stealing of Broughton. And as we check our U-Haul of Hopkinsville scoreboard, we go to the 9th. It's the Rhythm 6 and the Hoppers 3, back with more baseball after this.
When it comes to your health, personal matters deserve expert care. At Jenny Stewart
I don't know why he ran
we
there.
specialize in treating conditions like kidney stones, incontinence, prostate issues, and more, helping men and women live more comfortably. Visit us at our new location at 1717 High Street, Suite 3 in Hopkinsville. Learn more at jennystewarthealth.org.
The Hoptown Hoppers and Sunflower make a great combination. The Hoppers provide excitement on the baseball field. Sunflower scores with their winning game of self-rising flour for baking biscuits and cakes. Self-rising cornmeal mix for great cornbread, plus sunflower grits. See the Hoppers home games and see the Sunflower Twins. Sunflower self-rising flour, sunflower self-rising cornmeal mix, plus sunflower grits at your grocers and on your table. Sunflower, are mighty fine baking every time.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Back at the Chick-fil-A broadcast table, booth, whatever you want to call it. Scores table, whatever you want to call it. We're somewhere here at Christian County High School. It's 6-3 and full count. Coming up to bat here in the 9th, they'll be facing Gabe Eddington.
Leading off the top of the 9th for full count Rhythm.
Jake Merrick leads off, and again, Merrick makes the play. He leads off the inning. It's a natural thing that happens in baseball. I don't know why
And
it
it's
is.
so weird that it happens.
Yeah.
But
Trace Simmons will follow him, and then Charlie Bozeman. It's been a tough group of folks to get out tonight. If anybody's up for it, it's Eddington. He misses. Oh no, he got the call on that one. A little bit low, but call for a strike. 0-1 the count. Hoppers need some runs. Trail 6-3, or else their season is over. Another strike there, and Merrick behind in the count. 0-2. This one's hit back up the middle on an 0-2 pitch, right back up there for a single, and Merrick is on again. His second hit of the night, third time he's been on.
First baseman number 31, Trace Simmons.
On an 0-2 pitch, just drove it right back where it came from. So Trace Simmons will bat here. He had a 2-run single back, a 2-run double actually back in the first. Had a single in the third, so he's 2 for 3 tonight. Swings and loses the bat. And that one's going to be stuck up in the net for a while. Tell you what, I saw Charlie Bozeman move as quick as I've seen anybody move, as he thought that one had his name written all over it.
If it's going to fall down anywhere, it's going to fall into the concrete, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to probably go through that net. Full count trying to get it to come on out, come on through. And every kid in the county is over there trying to catch it if it comes through. So Simmons behind in the count, 0-1. Strike there, and it's 0-2. So Eddington was 0-2 with Merrick and gave up a single. Let's see what he does here with Simmons. Be nice to get us a little 6-4-3.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Or roll it over. But in the dirt and gets away from Bello. Bello can't find it. Now he does. But Merrick will move up to second on the wild pitch. So there goes the double play. It's 1-2 on Simmons now. Denton, a little phantom hold of Merrick at second and sprints back over to second base position. That one's high for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Eddington checks that runner at second, then delivers into the dirt, and it's now a full count on Simmons. Nobody in the bullpen for Hoptown moment.
Maybe full count has somebody up and going, I think. Can't really tell. Yeah, I guess somebody up and moving.
So Eddington's going to have to get out of this one. This one's chopped foul into the dugout over at full count.
Somebody tried to barehand it.
I saw that. Not what you want to do at this point in the season, in the summer.
You can see him
Yeah.
grabbing his hand, too.
Yeah. Just a natural reaction to what happens over there, but still a dangerous play, especially this time of the year. Full count to Simmons. Eddington got to come here. Here's the pitch. Chopped down to third. Play is made. Throw to first. Got him. Nice job over there by Colby Webb. Holds the runner at second. There's one away.
Price at the concession stand. Have price sandwiches. Get your way down there.
Webb just kind of nonchalantly handle that. I mean, most people would have been a little more reaction to it. It was just like, nah. So Charlie Bozeman will bat here with one out in the ninth inning.
He's having himself a night.
He is. Had a home run back in the sixth, but he took away a homer in the bottom of the fifth. So he giveth and he taketh away. He takes a ball there. That one looked pretty good. I'm not sure. Yeah, Bozeman's hit the ball hard a couple of times tonight.
Also robbed a homer.
Yep. There's a strike on the outside corner. Eddington feeding on that outside corner right now. 1-1 the count. Runner on second here with one out.
Wonder how they're going to get that bat down.
Well, they eventually got Hutchison's down over there, so I'm sure this happens quite a bit. They probably know exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
Just have to wait for the action to stop. Swing and a miss here as they got him on the slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bozeman. Blake Carter due up next. He's been another one that's had a good night offensively. Got him.
Nice pitch.
Went right back to that outside corner and caught Bozeman looking. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up Blake Carter. Let's talk a little about Blake Carter tonight. Single with an RBI his first time up tonight. Hit a shot back to Gavin Powell at the pitcher that turned into a double play back in the 3rd. Then he hit a home run in the 6th and doubled in the 8th. This guy's been on a tear tonight. See what Eddington can do with him. Misses outside for ball 1.
Eddington's throwing the ball pretty well.
He is. Sure is. 2 outs, man on second. Full count leads it 6-3. We're in the 9th. Hoptown, when they come up, is going to have work to do, or their season is over. Eddington checks the runner. I don't know what that was, but it broke right back over the plate. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Almost looked like a knuckleball, didn't it?
It did. That looks really, really good.
1-1 the count on Blake Carter. Merrick not going anywhere. Here's the pitch. Hit down toward third. Webb will backhand it. Long throw across the diamond. Got him in another nice play. Over there by Colby Webb. A little Webb gem there on the backhand. And that's going to do it for full count here in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Hoppers with work to do. They need some runs. They trail 6-3. We'll come back here in just a moment. Stay with us.
When it comes to powering your farm and fueling your success, Southern States has you covered. From
That was a good play. He couldn't believe he had it. He checked his glove. Did you see him? He looked like, hey, I got that.
They're your one-stop partner for productivity in the field and
Yeah,
efficiency at
you
the
like
pump.
that?
Southern States is proud to serve the farming communities with expert service and trusted products. Visit your local Southern States store today with 3 locations to better serve you. 1106 West 15th Street in
Conked him on the head.
5475 Canton Pike in Hopkinsville and 2829 Hopkinsville Road in Cadiz.
18, is that the number? Yep. 18.
Hi, this is Hopper Hunter Swanson from Clarksville, Tennessee. Please join me in thanking our season sponsors: Huggard Beard and Giles Funeral Home, Jones Brothers Towing and Trucking, Chick-fil-A, HWEA, the Bank of Cadiz, HES, and the Hopkinsville Lions Cubs. Go Hoppers.
This is Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
Ryan Sweeney in to try to close out the Hoppers here for full count. Get you some numbers on him as he relieves J.C. Myers. Hoppers have work to do here. They trail 6-3 if they're going to continue to play. If they are able to come back and win this one, we'll go to full count tomorrow night for game 3. But right now, trailing 6-3, and Mr. Sweeney has pitched 31 innings. He's pitched more than anybody else on their staff this year. He has a 5-0 record, 3 saves on the season. Only given up 4 earned runs. 19 walks, 38 strikeouts, has a 1.16 ERA. So
a big strikeout pitcher.
A guy who, he likes to strike them out and looks pretty confident on the mound out there right now, too. He'll face Cole Reynolds. 1, 2, and 3. The Hoppers have their top of the lineup up, so if they're going to do some damage, these are the guys you're going to want. Cole's had him a ball game tonight, 3 of 4, and the one that he was out on was over the fence. It was brought back by
really
Charlie
unlucky.
Bozeman. Yeah, it was unlucky. This one's high as Sweeney reached back and tried to give it everything he had. 1-0 with a count to Reynolds. Swing and a miss there. 1-1 now on Reynolds. Connor Scheidt and Dom Bello do up this inning for Hoptown. Ooh, that was a nice pitch there.
I don't know what that was.
It
that
fooled
was,
the catcher.
Wow.
It also that one also looked like a knuckleball as well, and it fooled the catcher.
Yeah, I have no clue what that was.
It was nasty. It broke right back.
It looked like a fastball. Look, it's going right back at him, and it just dropped right back into the zone.
It sure did.
But it didn't look like your normal curveball or slider.
It did not. I agree. 1-2 is the count. And the pitch here got him. And Reynolds is gone here in the ninth. There's one away. And the Hoppers are down to their final 2 outs. As the 2025 season looks like it may be coming to a close for Hoptown. And Full Count can smell that championship series. They don't know who they're playing yet, though. Fulton was leading 6-1. Still leading 6-1 down at Lowhouse Field. So they'll play a game 3 tomorrow night in that series. Now it's 7-1. Fulton's adding another run. So here's Connor Scheidt. 0 for 3 tonight. One the count. And the ball tapped back to the pitcher, and Sweeney will go to first with it. And there's 2 gone now for the Hoppers as they're down now to their final out. And fittingly, Dom Bello coming up to the plate for the Hoppers. The all-OVL selection.
Who else would you rather have up
Who
here?
else would you rather have? That's right. Bello 2 for 4 tonight. And he will be facing Sweeney here with 2 gone. Ball in the dirt, ball 1. As the Hoppers trying to keep it going here. Backs against the wall with 1 out, or 2 out. 2 out here in the ninth. Bello trying to get on, give Miles Denton a chance. Sweeney with kind of a weird delivery there too, but it's effective.
Yeah, it really is.
He kind of pauses there and a little dip and then lets it fly. 1-1 the count now on the Hopper star Bello. This one just misses inside there, and it's 2-1. He hasn't given that pitch all night.
No, he hasn't.
All the pitchers have wanted that one, but he has not thought that was a strike all night long. This one over the plate, though, and Bello fouls it into the net, and now the Hoppers down to their final strike. 2s across the board, 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 out. Hopper season dangerously close to ending here. Bello waits. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. And Simmons, and he will take it. And that's going to do it. And so Full Count advances on to the 2025 OVL Championship Series as they defeat the Hoppers tonight 6-3. The Hoppers season ends right here tonight. So tough season for the Hoppers, but it comes to a close tonight in the OVL semifinals. We'll come back. We'll have a wrap-up of this one, have our player of the game, and much more. So stay with us right here on Hoppers Baseball, 95.3 The Farm and 953thefarm.com.
To the rescue.
Has your home or business suffered from water damage? How about fire damage to your home? Even if you just need the carpets cleaned, All Clean Services has you covered. All Clean takes pride in the work they do, assuring you quality service. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard.
We'll give Cole Reynolds. We'll go Cole Reynolds. Is that okay?
back together. All clean.
Whether it's Planters Bank's main campus in downtown Hopkinsville, Planters' investment in the latest electronic technologies, or their bankers eager to help you, Planters Bank provides the convenience and access to be the perfect financial partner. If you're looking for a bank with the best access in downtown Hopkinsville, stop by and see the great things you can expect at Planters Bank, including downtown Hopkinsville drive-through banking and ATM. Expect great things at Planters Bank. Equal housing opportunity and member FDIC.
You're listening to Hoptown Hoppers Baseball on 95.3 The Farm, WHOP HD2 Hopkinsville, and online at 953thefarm.com.
And it's over. The Full Count Rhythm have defeated the Hoppers tonight 6-3 in the Hoppers season at 17-23. Meanwhile, the Rhythm advanced to the league championship series. They'll either play Fulton or Paducah, and that one's probably going to go to a game 3 tomorrow night back at Paducah, as Fulton winning right now late in that one, 7-1 at Low House Field. This game summary brought to you by Angie Graham with Dreamfield Lending. In the market for a new home? Contact Angie Graham with Dreamfield Lending to discuss your borrowing options, including no money down payment programs. 270-349-3124 in MLS, 650-794, Equal Housing Opportunity Leader. So tonight, Full Count got 6 runs. They had 13 hits tonight, 1 error. Hoptown, 3 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors tonight. The Rhythm did most of their damage in the open inning as they get 4 runs on 5 hits, took a 4-0 lead. And then the Hoppers came back and got 1 in the third as they drew within 4-1, and then they score again in the 5th with a home run in the 5th there by Chance Sweeney, and it looked like back-to-back home runs as Cole Reynolds gave it a ride over the left field fence, but Charlie Bozeman of Full Count pulled it back, and that made it left it at 4-2. And then 2 runs scored for Full Count in the top of the 6th on back-to-back home runs from Charlie Bozeman and Blake Carter, made it 6-2. The Hoppers get 1 more in the 7th, 6-3, and that was the final tonight. Winning pitcher tonight is going to be Lake Morris. The losing pitcher, former Hoptown High School star Gavin Powell, but Powell did pitch well after a rough start. He went 5 2/3 tonight, struck out 1, walked 1, gave up 9 hits but 6 runs, but he did pitch much better after that first inning. Also, Jacob